Okay, I went in there. I was cleaning something up out of my refrigerator. I opened the door. As soon as I opened the door, within about a minute, it's like pattern here. This was easy. The TV started going up two, almost three times as loud. The TV programming was already a female, some sort of movie, uh, dramatic movie. And then while I was dinking around and clinking in my refrigerator, and there's that TV, which the phone, because of its being hacked, doesn't capture how loud that TV is. I believe in my guidance, and my guidance was go on in there, do your thing, you're safe. So I just had faith, and I continued to do what I was doing, although I couldn't hear anything. Um, if someone was outside my door and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I don't need to explain that. With a really loud fucking TV filling up your room. Blasting a dramatic scene with a woman yelling, and just the sounds of a movie. While I was in there, about minute 4, minute 5, if that, I think it was like minute 4. I went right to work in my fridge. That's why I went in there. So I went right away into the fridge. I wasn't going around the room very much. I went right over to the fridge. I'm forgetting a very important detail. Within 1 minute, what the first 2 minutes, this is very important. So I'm grateful I remembered, because this is very important. The first 2 minutes, that door over my head opened right up loud. Now, I don't know if it was opening for them to enter or to exit, but that's fucking frightening that they are up there with the door and there's weapons all the time in here and people are getting dropped. Yeah, that's all I need to say. So the TV had gone up and you can hear that door opening right up. I don't know what direction, but the door had been opened and I heard that. So I could hear enough, but that's all you hear. You don't hear someone outside your door. You don't. It's fucking really unnerving, and unnerving is not the right word. So okay, that's going, and so then I'm pretty sure, and I assumed, but I'm pretty sure. Like I would tell the top cop, I'm 80% sure she was hollering, "Ah, ah," and she gets like that fake conversation. She's been doing that for a long time. To get me to talk about her. I don't need to describe this to the military who's coming in here to raid the house. So I'm 80% sure it was no longer the TV. It was on very loud, but there was also another female carrying on at the top of her lungs. And I mean that. I'm talking to the top cops. I'm not going to exaggerate. I'm going to give everything as I witnessed it. A woman just carrying on like, and what I was thinking was this person's really fucking out of it. They are so high, it's dangerous in this house. How fucking incapacitated mentally they are. And that door had already opened, and I know they're dropping people and frying them up and making bombs here and digging in the floor, and this shit's just too fucking scary here. And they are high in the sky. And so she sounded the person, like that's why I was 80% sure it was her, because the person sounded so fucking wasted. And they were going on and on in this diatribe really, really loud. They were outdoing the TV. That lasted for about 3 long minutes. I'm in there wiping with my Clorox spray and my paper towels, a mess in my fridge. Clinking, clinking. I'm pulling this big plastic thing out. I'm making a considerable amount of noise, and this noise from above was overpowering everything I was doing. I could hardly hear what I was doing. All I heard was the woman and the TV, boom, 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 and the TV, those noises, boom, 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 and this fucking intoxicated female talking really exorbitantly loud, on and on and on, diatribe for a good 2-3 minutes. Okay, then I heard another door, but that's not so important because this is what's important, and I got to tell the top cops. And they know this because this has happened so many times that I go in there and they drop them. So we can place, I'm 80% sure, it's not 100%, but I have been multiple times 100% sure the white female was at the scene of the crime. I'm 80% sure I can place her again at the scene of the crime. After 3 minutes of this diatribe, intoxication, ranting, they dropped one. And you know when the body's dropping, dude, oh my God, we'll do an entire discussion on that. I'm just telling the top cops. I'm not confused about that. They dropped one in the hallway. It wasn't in the murder room. It was in the hallway. So that means there was two, or maybe the one that was yelling, because the TV had gone up really loud too. So maybe that one yelling, I don't know. This is where the top cops who are raiding this place have all that surveillance. They dropped one. Boom. A body went down. I'm like, oh my fucking God. But this is not, I'm not the first time at this rodeo. So, okay, I'm listening. I'm like, oh my God. They just dropped one. The TV stayed on loud. And I mean, I can't quite remember if someone went out the door, that trap door again. But all I can tell you is that I heard the TV go down a little bit and then stay just on really loud. And I didn't hear that hollering female anymore, but I heard that TV really loud. So that confirms I'm more than likely correct that I heard so, okay. She always comes back, okay? And that's 4 now today that I can testify without a doubt. I heard bodies drop, and I know that. They killed 4 today. That's just so far. And I'm not going to talk about it anymore because I'm not allowed to if I'm going to help the military because I'm in here in their raid place. I'm not putting it down. I don't have words, and I'm kind of traumatized. I might be rambling now, but I need to get that over. As 4, they're keeping count. I don't even have to do that. All I got to do is tell them they dropped another one while I was in the fucking kitchen room, and I came back in here and I prayed about it, and yeah, it's more than likely these Islamist generals that taught them how to do all these chemical weapons, and this is the stuff that, once again, I'd have to be educated on. I moved in here knowing nothing about it, and I still really don't know anything about it except what the military clearly knows that I do know, and it's not the whole picture here. I really don't know any of these fucking foreign agents or the American ones or how all this intertwined here. I don't know anybody. It took me forever to figure out the Flushing was the weapons. Right. So, okay. But speaking of Flushing, the door has been opening multiple times. The TV's been going on and off. The door is just opening, closing, and they're flushing. So they're coming in and flushing, and you know all this. I put money down, you know that, but they just dropped another one over my head. Bye.